Hey there, what's up everybody? I am DJ Shockley. Thank you guys for joining me today for Falcons Film Review presented by Microsoft Surface. And today we're talking Tyler Allgeier, who had a monster game. 8 carries, 60 yards in the ball game, but he averaged 7.5 yards per carry. I got a few plays I want to talk about today where he showed great vision. He was physical. He was decisive, and more than anything, he was powerful. He ran through some guys in this ball game, and he was pretty electric and got this offense really rolling. Let's jump into a couple of these plays, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about when I say about those 4 things you're talking about. Okay, this is what we call outside zone here. This is a staple in the Falcons offense. And the first thing about Tyler is you have to be on the right path. And when you watch him, his first steps is always outside. I'm gonna show you exactly what happens. He's gonna get outside and he's gonna stretch his outside zone, but it's all about this first step. He has to have the right steps in this particular outside zone to be very good in this particular route here. So let's start and see what happens. Now watch his first step here. Watch his eyes as he gets his blank. Look at his eyes. Now this is ultra important. Look at his eyes. Look where he's looking right now. His head is already outside. It's Kirk's job to get him the football. Outside zone, you have to stretch it as much as you can. Look at these guys trying to stretch and get out. But look at Tyler's eyes. Eyes are going outside, and he wants to stretch this football and get it all the way outside here so he can turn the corner. Now, on the outside, you're gonna got some good blocking on the outside, but here's the part I want to talk to you about. He does such a good job of getting north and south and getting vertical. He had opportunity to stretch his outside, or he could have got up here. This guy is engaged. He could have absolutely got around the corner and made an even bigger run, but he does a good job of getting vertical right now, north and south, sticking that foot in the ground and getting north and south. And that's what makes him really decisive. No extra footsteps, nothing extra thinking about. He gets vertical on this particular play here, and then watch the finish. Every run that I'm gonna show you, watch the finish of how he finishes his runs. They're tough, they're physical, and the other guy always gets the brunt of it. But watch him run through tackles here, boom, boom. And he gets another 6-7 yards after contact. First one, very decisive, did a good job of getting north and south and finishing the run. Let's jump to another play. Similar scenario here though, but this one was more downhill, more inside zone here, where you gotta be more physical, but you also have to be decisive. And the other thing is, you have to have great vision as a back. Tyler Allgeier has great vision. And I'm gonna show you to you exactly how he has great vision. It's an inside run here, so he wants to keep it inside here. Now here's the opportunity you gotta look at here. This is the backer. He's unblocked at the moment. It looks like he has this hole, it's just gonna clear up, and he's gonna have an alley to run right through here. And you're gonna say, oh, that looks like a pretty good alley to take. But he has such great vision, he can see everything that's working in front of him. This guy is gonna have an opportunity to make the play, but he actually doesn't. So here's, boom. That's where he should go. Like, you see it right there. This is vision. This looks like this should be an easy crease right here to hit. But look at his eyes. And you see this backer. I talked about this backer again. He tries to jump back inside to make this play, but watch what happens after this play here. Boom, jumps outside, and now the physical part of the game where he finished it. So the ability to see the hole, but then have the vision to jump out to another hole and then get north and south gives you another 6 or 7 yards after the run. Now this is really impressive because I talk about the physicality, talk about him being a downhill runner and being decisive. This is exactly what you get all in one play here. Another play where he gets to go inside, but then watch, boom, another stretch zone here. Looks like there's the crease, right? Looks like he wants to hit this thing right up in here when he gets stick his foot in the ground. But watch the decisiveness of him. Boom. Now here's another opportunity I just talked about. Here's again, this backer again, sitting in the hole. That same hole I just drew a crease through, that's where you thought it should go. But again, showing the vision that, okay, that's not there. Here is my lane to run through. But the second part is this, these two guys are gonna get hands on him, but he's gonna run through arm tackles. Arm tackles do not tackle Tyler Allgeier. He is the physical specimen here. Look at this, look at it. Both those guys ran through those arm tackles. Now here's the guy here, flat-footed, ready to go. He's got him squared up. Do you think he makes the play? Absolutely not. This is where I talk about punishing the defenders. This is an offensive guy in Tyler Allgeier. Watch what happens, how he finishes this run. Boom, don't make a tackle. Another 3-4 yards after contact, and that's an extra 6 or 7 yards because first, he had the vision to know when to cut back, but then the strength and power to finish the run and run through particular arm tackles. Now this last one, it's a 3rd and 9. Usually on this play, they got it all covered. You check it down as a quarterback, and you hope that he picks up 4 or 5 yards and you put it on the foot of the punter. Not when you throw it to Tyler Allgeier. Watch what happens. This is probably the most impressive play of the ball game. He's going to get a little check down on the outside right here, and you're going to point just how many guys have an opportunity to catch this football. Now watch, when he catches this football, here's the yard marker here. That is almost 11 yards away. 11 yards away, and he's got a guy sitting right here in his face. He's got a guy sitting right on top of him right here. He's 5 yards away. You think he can make this play. But watch what happens as he breaks one tackle. How many guys think they have an opportunity to tackle Tyler Allgeier? Here's the first guy. Boom. Now watch this. How many guys are going to be in the picture here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys who are going to have the opportunity. And here's the yard marker. I just mentioned it. Here's the yard marker here. Here's the first down marker going across. Look where he gets contacted at right here. He is literally 6, 7 yards away from the first down marker, and watch where he ends up because of this tough, physical, and I just talking about punishing run from Tyler Allgeier. One, bounce out, bounce off, bounce off, and boom, finish. And then he finishes. Look at this. This is the yard marker. I just mentioned it. The yard marker was here. Look where he finishes. Another 5 or 6 yards past the yard marker. So now on 3rd and 9 on the check down, he picks up a key first down. As you just saw, Tyler Allgeier, a guy who is physical, powerful, makes great decisions, and is decisive, but ultimately finishes every single run, and the defense feels it after the ball game. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. My name is DJ Shockley. This has been Falcons Film Review presented by Microsoft Surface, and we'll see you next week.